seconds and counting.
Hey, what's up, guys? Clips Entertainment here, back to another video, and today we have some breaking news for you guys, and this time it's about the Houston Rockets as they have hired their new head coach and Ime Udoka. Just a little bit of background on Udoka. He is 45 years old. He is a former NBA player. Spent some time with the Lakers, Spurs, Knicks, Trailblazers, Kings, but mostly known for his time as an assistant coach and his 1 year as coach for the Boston Celtics. He was an assistant for the Spurs from 2012 to 2019. Then from 2019 to 2020, he was an assistant coach for the Philadelphia 76ers, 1 year with the Nets after that. And then he was hired to be the Celtics' brand new coach after Brad Stevens transitioned to a general manager role. And in that season, they got off to a rough start. They started the season 18 and 21, but after that, they were 33-10. Finishing with a 51-31 record. They were the second seed in the Eastern Conference, and they moved on to the NBA Finals where they lost to the Golden State Warriors. After that, it's kind of when things unraveled. On September 22nd, the Celtics suspended Udoka for the entirety of the 2020-2023 season for violations of team policies, where it was found that he had an intimate relationship with a staff member on the Boston Celtics. With that being said, that is the reason why he is not the current Boston Celtics head coach. Obviously, they moved on from him, and assistant coach Joe Mazzulla took his place. And on February 16th, Udoka's time with the Celtics came to an end as Mazzulla was named the permanent head coach. And he went through the interview process with the Rockets on Wednesday, and now he is the brand new head coach, a successful head coach in his 1 year with the Celtics. Jacob, what do we think about this move, and what does it mean for the future of the Houston Rockets?
This is massive for the future of the Houston Rockets. I mean, really, when I was ranking out the coaching candidates that we had, there was a lot of good ones. They did a very good job of having a wide search, but from the beginning, I think their main guy was Udoka. He had big success with Boston. I think the biggest thing for me in Boston with him was the fact of how well he was able to turn around that team. That team was very, very much struggling at the beginning of that season. I think you said, we were talking about earlier, it was 18-21 was his record through 40 something games, whatever that is. And then they were 33-10 to close out the year. That is an unbelievable job of coaching to be able to turn that team around, keep everybody together, and make the finals run that they made. I mean, as a rookie coach, he made the NBA Finals. And I get it, Boston is a very good roster. But the job he did as a rookie coach is unbelievable. And I mean, the Rockets needed a guy who would be disciplined and hold guys accountable and just be an anchor as a coach. And that's what they get with Udoka. He was a longtime assistant, especially in San Antonio, which is known for, having a good foundation and good culture. And I mean, I don't think you could ask for a better hire. This is a home run hire. They got the guy that they wanted. They weren't going to risk it. They didn't wait because they thought Udoka maybe could get another job because he was very much wanted in the open market. And they said, we're going to get our guy. And that's what they did. I don't know how much money. I don't know how many years. I'm sure we'll figure out at some point. But even Will was just talking about, like, they didn't waste any time. They interviewed him on Wednesday, and they got right to hiring him because this is who they wanted.
Yeah, that's fantastic, and a great job by Raphael Stone. He has had a questionable tenure here in Houston, but this is definitely going to be one of his defining moments as the general manager of the Houston Rockets. And it kind of feels like Udoka was kind of the top man on the market, similar to the Texans, and D'Amico Ryan's another guy who's the top guy on the market. The Rockets get Udoka here, and I just kind of have to throw this hypothetical out here. What's the likelihood of the possibility of adding maybe a Jaylen Brown to the Rockets now that Udoka is now in Houston?
It's interesting. I mean, I actually just tweeted about that because I was thinking the exact same thing. Jaylen Brown would be very interesting. I would be intrigued by the move because it is a risky move because you're going to have to give up a lot of picks for him, and you're probably going to if you fall to like 4 or 5, you would want to move that pick and go get Jaylen Brown, which I'd be okay with. I mean, especially if they want to bring back Harden, which seems like a big possibility. You want to pair him with another star, go get Jaylen Brown. You could have Harden, Green, Brown, and I would assume you keep Jabari. Whoever replaces the 5, you could sign a guy in free agency or something. But I think it's definitely a possibility, and it's really interesting with Udoka. I don't know how great the relationship is because I know some of the Boston players had some hard feelings for Udoka with the situation of why he left, but I would at least be intrigued to see where that goes because they were already supposed to be interested in Jaylen Brown if he became available.
Yeah, I mean, I think every possibility should be on the table because I just had this feeling that now that Udoka's that coach of the Rockets, it's time to get to winning. They're not going to sit back and win 30 games and not even be close to getting into the play. And this team is ready to win. So right now for the Rockets, it comes to will we win the lottery? Will we get Victor Wembanyama? If we don't get Victor Wembanyama, what can we do now to become a winning basketball team? And they're off to a great start with the hiring of Ime Udoka. That's going to be it for today's video. Leave your comments down below and tell us how excited you are about the hiring of Ime Udoka, and we'll see you all next time. Peace.